Okay, what's going on? Welcome to Comedian Reviews. I know y'all just got through watching Sistas on BET, and it actually was a premiere tonight because coronavirus, a lot of shows been put back for a long time, and it was a question mark, whether or not the show could come back on the air, this, that, and the third, and we finally, after excuse me, people had to wait a long time to, finally actually get this premiere. So. Not sure what everybody thought about the first one. We obviously have to go back to the beginning at the very. Hold on, I'm trying to get my picture up here. I might have to delete. I got too many pictures up here. I'm trying to go back to the very. I was like pictures from the very first. Do I have it? And coming, we also remember the very end when Danny was acting all crazy with a cowboy. And, obviously, we went back to the crib after their little battle. And from the looks of seeing her, oh, I know what it is. This Wi Fi is on. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, y'all. It's messing up everything for me. Hold on. Y'all give me just a second. Okay, here we go. Now, all the scenes that the cowboy was in, I always enjoyed. So it's very nice to see that him and her, got together, and she's still demanding. I mean, he was trying to leave to go to work, and she's like, that's why I handcuff you. I want to get some more of that good, you know. So eventually he gets down on the bed, and when he's talking to her and telling her, when I come back and all this that, she handcuffs him again. I said, Lord have mercy. But looking at him, I'm gonna tell you, wouldn't you handcuff him? I would. Lord have mercy. That man is fine. I would handcuff him too. I'm not even gonna front. Okay. So most of the things it was nice seeing Danny, even though because when I show you the preview before and everything is showing, how Danny was struggling last season, and to see her with her man, and it's yummy, pretty much. So we're gonna go ahead and go on and move on to Serena and Maurice, who we know what happened to Maurice last season. He was part of hate crime. It was pretty bad. He even still has bruises and things on his face from the hate crime. And actually, he was talking to her about the fact that he remembered that when he heard that Sabrina went down there, brought up the dude, the piece of crap that put Maurice in the situation that he was in the first place. And there was a very cute doctor there. And Maurice, to me, he's not the kind of person that makes a joke out of everything. His character makes a joke out of everything, right? Everything is funny, but that he ended up flirting with the doctor. The doctor was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll call you." The doctor was interested. And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Maurice, go and get you whatever." So once the doctor left, he said, "Make sure you take care of something. Go ahead and leave, whatever. But you good." Him and Sabrina was talking, like I said. They talked about how he cheated in and went in, knocked the boy out. How he did the same thing, and she's just happy that he's good and what they gonna help him get home, make sure he's straight or whatever. So we move over to Andy. Andy, my girl. You know what I'm saying? Andy had like when I say seemed like this last season was such a struggle for Andy. I mean, just a struggle. Hold on, let me get a sip because all right, Miss Andy is literally in the struggle, as you can see. Child, the FBI they took everything from her. Phone. Can you imagine? Phone, purse, everything. All because of Gary. Okay, his conniving, his everything that he done this whole entire time that messed her up completely. Because Gary is just a menace. He completely messed up Andy. Hold on, let me see. So let me bring up this fine. Ooh, because as Andy is walking, that car is behind her. I thought about trying to run Andy over. I was like, who is that? Who is in that car? And I was like, oh, that's who's in the car. Even though he's the ops, he's the FBI agent. She just like, look, I've been walking for 6 hours. My feet hurt. And he finally was like, yeah, I know all about you. And then when he was like, I got a confession, she was like, oh, come on. What? Another one? And then, honestly, when they were driving in the car, because he ended up taking her, to the next town, and she kept calling everybody. Danny was with, the cowboy, and Karen wasn't answering her phone. Sabrina wasn't answering her phone. So she did get a hold of Danny, and Danny was like, okay, we coming or whatever. And then after being with him a little bit, Andy started, I guess, trust him a little bit, and he was like, I'll take you. She called Danny back and was like, don't worry about it, I got a ride, FBI agent. She's like, you ride it, I'm riding dirty. You know how Danny is. She's like, I'm riding dirty. She probably has the brain on her, probably has some lick on her, and the license plate and stuff ain't good. So anyway, um, the FBI agent to me, I feel like when he was in the car with Andy, I thought it was kind of weird. I thought it was a little bit strange to me the way he was like, look at the folder and look at the contents, just that's going on, and to find out that the whole time he been following them. So to me, I'm gonna just keep it real. I feel like this whole entire time, honestly, he probably wanted Andy and was watching from afar. He gave me that stalker. She no more stalker ish. Nothing in her life. She just don't even need it. I just don't think she needs it. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get into. I don't know what kind. If I want to say my favorite, I don't know because I go back and forth with the two of them, which is Zach and Karen. Now you remember Zach? He done got stabbed and everything because of the situation, trying to protect. Her mama. You talking about her mama? She freaking dropped that body in the middle of everything at the funeral, wrapped up in a tarp. I said, he believes some Karen mama the G. She is. She is. She should look out for her child for sure. It seems like to me the two of them are gonna get back together. That's how I feel. I feel like the two of them are gonna get back together. I'm be like being serious. Hold on right quick. So I feel like they're gonna get back together because even when when he walked away, he was saying he was a little, I got stabbed. He kept saying I love you, even though he did a joke for self. She kept being her hard self. But at one point in time, she was like, I'm happy you were there. I love you too. That's why I say I feel like the two of them are going to end up getting back together. Throughout part one and part two, that's what I see for two of them. They're going to get back together. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Mm, mm, mm. Because it's like a lot to me was going on. So Andy was trying to go back to her place. She really was. Hold on, I'm trying to put this picture up. 'Cause she was trying to go back to her place. And that didn't really go over too well because the same FBI agent that picked her up and everything was there. Was there at her place. And Karen had to hold her back. I didn't blame her. I'll be going off too. I'm like, yo, that's my stuff in there. All of this stuff that Andy got dragged through the mud for this, for Gary. Gary messed up a lot. When I mean messed up, this girl could be disbarred, not practiced again, may lose her place, her clothes, her money, because she took money that he had and put it in her accounts. Now the FBI is looking at her. To me, he's getting away with everything, even though he might be in jail. It's not good. To me, everything he's been doing is outweighing that because before we get here, hold on, let me get here real quick. I'm gonna have to delete a photo. Let me see if it won't let me do this. Okay, let's not forget Sabrina and Calvin. Well, he comes over. There's no drama or anything. It's very pleasant. It's actually very nice. She even cooks for him. It's not the two of them getting on track. He even wanted to tell a story because he's been going through it since his dad died. And he wanted to tell her a story, but he was like, man, I'm scared you're going to judge me because of the way I was raised. And, the problem that went through before their relationship because she did judge him for the fact that she was raised by two men. And she was like, look, after everything I went through with Maurice, everything, trust me, you can tell me whatever. I am not going to judge you. And so he said, I'm going to tell you later. But when she was like, I'm going to cook and get you together, some food for you or whatever, feed you, he was like, I love you. And then out the blue was like, oh, you mean omelet? That's what's up. Ooh, I see you in here getting the omelet thing on. I was like, okay. So he told her he loved her. After he got through apologizing for saying he gonna slap the crap out of her and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's love. I don't know. He can make me delete a photo. I'm trying to add the photo. Maybe come on. Let's go. Upload. So I want to delete the photo. Yes. Okay. So the girls are getting together talking about all the crap. And of course, because see, look, you see the all four of them sitting there. See how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Danny, Andy, and Karen. Until I'm sorry. Until Sabrina forgot her work. But see what ended up happening. Sabrina boss came to her and said, oh, did you go through the right protocol when you made this transaction, aka transaction for her friend Andy, aka Andy asked her to transfer funds from Gary, a big transaction which her boss asked, did you flag? She was like, no. And I didn't think about it like that's my girl, that's my home girl. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But not once I think about that time, it's like, yo, is my job gonna be is my coin gonna be in jeopardy if I help you with the transaction? I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh snap. Because Sabrina boss told her, take her purse, leave the card, the get in, card keys, security keys, leave it. Sabrina doesn't even know she has a job. She kept asking her boss, am I being fired? She told her, go home, I'll call you. That's never a good sign. You and it's not over because her telling Andy this at the time, Andy's like saying, I'm sorry. But Sabrina's like, right now, I don't know if I have a job. Everybody did this piece of everything because Danny knew about Andy being in Alabama or wherever she was because she called her because she was stranded out there when Gary got arrested by FBI. Karen know bits and pieces of everything because Karen and Andy are close. So when they all got together, they always split tea on each other. That's what ended up happening. And they argue and they fight and they do have separate relationships, but that's what how friends are. I feel like I sometimes do not like how they come at Danny. Sometimes like they so, but Danny's character is like I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I know having that type of personality where you are gonna tell your girlfriend, "Girl, I'm gonna tell you, I don't care if you don't like it." Boom, especially if I had a drink. Okay, seriously, that type of strong personality, your friends are gonna be like, "Yeah, I love her, whatever." Like, oh, let's not go over there, cause you know she gonna tell, or I don't want to tell because you know she going to, because you know she gonna tell you the real. That's really to me how I look at Danny. They don't want to go around her because they know she's going to read them and tell them the real thing. And even though she has her own issues on read herself, because they're supposed to do that as friends. They're supposed to do that. That's their job as friends. But she is the one that's going to read you guys down because you guys have different situations and you guys be like, oh, whatever. So Danny tells the real, plain and simple. Wait a minute. It was something I wanted to bring up that happened in the second episode because the when Gary called from jail because they all were together. They were just talking about everything. Talking about, oh, let me get to this real quick too. I almost forgot. Well, the girls are having their situation over at the house, at Karen's house. I'm sorry, Sabrina's house. Um, the boys are over there. He's cleaning up his blood, as he keeps saying throughout the entire episode. He is cleaning up his own blood. Her fine, who I wish Karen would, that's her fine boyfriend. He is fine. You know, his wife killed herself at her hair salon. I understand that. He's there cleaning up his blood in pink gloves. I get it. They both love her. But it's interesting trying to figure out, it's like, bro, you have the phone. So when she calls you, you don't tell her that he's there. I was like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't. Zach did. So when she calls, I need some clothes. He's like, yeah, I get some clothes. But you have no car to get there. He's like, I'll just take her to him. He's like, no, 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 no. You don't have the address. It's like, I just want to go. We go together. It's insane. But I thought it was cute. I did like it, you know. I think they're both cute, honestly. But whatever. But I don't know who gonna end up with being with who, honestly. Except for Rodeo and Danny. Besides them two, I don't know. It's like Maurice got something going on. It seemed like, oh, I forgot Maurice and Calvin was even like chilling and talking because there's some what is it? It's supposed to be homecoming for Calvin's dad, and they decided to turn it into a drag show, a benefit for Maurice, which I thought was pretty cool. Maurice doesn't know about it, so I know the next episode will probably be featuring that and talking about that because he doesn't know that they're doing this. Sabrina knows because Calvin told her about it, and Calvin told Maurice, "Hey, let's go hang out." And Maurice just flirting and said, "Ooh, oh," and Calvin's like, "Look, we're just gonna go out and hang out." So the next episode gonna probably be a drag show, which should be good. But who I got favorite comedy you see is MLB Joey. Hey, what's up, Cuzzo? I was live early. Now you know MLB Joey. If you gotta be a commission review crew, you have to understand that I do different topics. But I did Big Brother earlier. I was double booked, baby. I've been live twice. And I still got another show. All right, MLB Joey, I went live earlier. Go check it out. You're going to laugh, okay? But tell your sisters, everybody who watched Sistas premiere, to come watch a girl over here, okay, fam? Be safe tonight. Wear your mask, have your gloves, and sanitizer, okay? Anyway, so pretty much catching up, tying up old ends. You know what I liked? Um, Fatima, Fatima, the assistant. Let me tell you something. That's a G. She went up in there when the FBI came to Annie's office. She was like putting up files up under her dress. I was like, look, yo, let's go. Make sure you share this email, Joey. Share us on your Twitter. Sisters, hashtag sisters on BET. I was, and make sure I hit the like button anyway I play that. Let me tell you something. I was like, let's go. Fatima is writer, all the way down. She put all the files of her dress. She erased the hard drive. I was like, okay, Fatima, this is what I'm talking about. Loyalty. But, mm, it's gonna be some things going on this season. I see that. Look, then they say something about Tyler Perry. I saw that little part. Tyler Perry speaks the truth. I was like, Tyler, stop it. Anyway, that was a little quick recap live at the premiere. Hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed giving you the recap and review. I enjoyed BT Sisters on BET. It was really good tonight. The two part. So I hope you guys watched it. I'm pretty sure BT will probably show it tomorrow as well. Don't forget to hit that like button as you watch the replay throughout the night. Don't forget to share, please share. Hashtag Sisters on BET. Hashtag community reviews. And do not forget to subscribe if you're new here. Just coming through for the first time, checking me out, hit the subscribe button. Okay, we got some other things coming up very, very soon. All right, guys. You guys, thank you for watching. Have a good night.